This is not a test. This is rock and roll.
I wake up every morning in a bed that's too small, drive my daughter to a school that's too expensive, and then I go to work to a job for which I get paid too little.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
You're waking up with the Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Good morning and welcome in to the Morning App here on 90.5 WASU. We have a lot of interesting things to talk about right before we get into, I guess, the meat and potatoes of the show today. Predominantly, Kristen, ways that people can possibly win some tickets to a particular festival, which is
Hangout Music Festival.
Hangout Music Festival, which is
HOMF,
the beautiful Gulf Coast area, or Gulf Shores, that is, there in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have some info about that?
Yeah. So I love to give tickets away, particularly within the next 2 hours. Oh no, sorry, excuse me. It's not Friday, is it?
No, today is not Friday.
It's Wednesday.
We're talking about how
What am I
we
thinking?
can give them away on Friday.
Yeah, so to celebrate Friday and the weekend, I have 2 pairs of Hangout Music Festival tickets to be given away. So listen Friday morning for that. I'm really excited to give those away. But it's going to be crazy. Mumford & Sons, Chance the Rapper, Boone's very own RKS will be there as well.
Oh.
Yeah. It's gonna be probably the music festival to be at this year. I'm really excited to give those tickets away.
The good thing about this particular festival is that even if you go and let's say that for whatever reason you decided, I don't really feel like going and watching some, music be played today, or if you want to take a break from the festival itself, you're not out in the middle of nowhere to the point where the festival's the only thing going on.
Yeah.
Because you're already at the beach.
Yeah, that's true.
And you can, because I think that's the beauty of this one, as opposed to say, I like Bonnaroo, I've been there before, but there's not really a lot of, there's not a lot going on around the festival. But in this case, if you don't, you're already at the beach, kind of thing.
That's true.
So yeah,
you just can't go to sleep for 3 days. Just enjoy it all.
Exactly.
The beach, getting the music festival, downtown, all that kind of stuff.
The whole 9 yards.
Whole
but anyway,
shebang.
so if we want to reiterate, that's on Friday. Friday morning.
Yep.
After the show.
After the show.
9 o'clock show. 9 o'clock.
Giving away
9 a.m.
two tickets, which is awesome because these are music festival tickets. They're way more expensive than, so if we give you the tickets, all you got to pay for is gas and food to get yourself there. You'll be golden.
Yeah, if you go online, it's definitely a pretty penny. Worth it, but it's a pretty penny to pay to go. So definitely keep your eyes and ears out for that one.
I will.
Josh, I don't think you're eligible.
Oh,
to win.
yeah.
Just saying.
No, I turned in my resignation into your box this morning. So
okay.
You must not gotten it yet.
I didn't. Yeah. I don't check my.
But I'm
early.
reapplying Monday.
Okay.
So.
But speaking of concerts, have you seen what they're already setting up for on River Street?
Yeah, it's already an event.
I was trying to get into the station this morning, and all the traffic officers are out there, already blocking off traffic, getting ready for Wheezy to come into town tonight.
Well, I hope he's not late. I read an article.
He might be.
The other day, he was
3
hours, 2 hours
Dude,
late.
I'm pretty sure
there's nothing wrong with that.
What do you mean? You paid for doors opened at 7. I think I read. He didn't get there till 11:40.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's terrible.
That may have been wrong, but it was around it was a good
Technically-
hour or two
Punctuality,
after.
Mr. Little Wayne.
Technically,
Punctuality.
he's not going on until 10.
And doors open at 7.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just.
Who's going on first?
I think it's
he has an opening.
Yeah,
it's
he
an
has.
opening.
I'd have
Yeah.
to look at the
It's like
thing.
Boss or something like that. I think.
I think Ross is in it as well.
Possibly.
Yeah,
possibly.
I'm
I'm not entirely sure on
But
that.
he's not going on until 10, so if you get there at 7,
Okay.
you'll be there for 3 hours doing your
Yeah.
thing.
Also, the tickets when they're sold are assigned seats, so it's not like you have to get there early to get a good seat.
Yeah.
Very good
So
point.
I don't know why.
Unless it's the pit.
Unless you're in the pit, then line up at 4. But I mean, it's assigned seating, so I wouldn't get there 3 hours.
Well,
early.
I'm trying to figure out when I should get there.
Are you going?
I am going because
Josh
I don't
is
know
going?
a single song or rap or anything.
A single song or
said,
rap.
I don't know a single word. I don't know anything about Lil Wayne. My friend said, if I buy your ticket, will you go? And I said, sure, I'll stand there or sit there for, 4 hours and try and be hyped.
The fact that you don't even know, like, one word or one song.
He might have like a Millie song. Does he have a Millie song?
No.
Do you know who,
someone else. Dang it.
do you know the artist's name?
Lil Wayne.
Do you know his nickname?
She already said it.
I said it earlier.
But
Which
she
is why this
has
is
more
sad.
than one nickname, to be
Lil?
fairness.
Little Weezy.
Yeah, but he could get any of those, and he's
Lil
not.
Weezy.
I mean, that's
Little
sad. There's
Weezy,
multiple
Josh.
options.
I'm over here trying to.
I don't know anything about him. My friend just bought my ticket.
Hey, you
So
know
I'm
that-
going.
that's the best. That's a really good
should've done-
friend.
I should've
done my
I
homework.
wouldn't have done that. But
Should have done my homework.
I
but
kept
didn't.
calling it. I know it's Lil Wayne, but for some reason I kept saying, "Oh, Wiz Khalifa's coming to town." No,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
I get them
Wiz.
mixed up. I don't know why.
I would at least know maybe one of his. He sang like every single Fast and Furious song movie, like for each of the
Well,
movies.
Wiz Khalifa?
Yeah, I feel like. Didn't
I
he have
don't
that
know.
one?
The
I
last
don't know.
one.
I
for
mean,
Paul
like,
Walker.
I understand that, like, Wiz Khalifa's, like, you know, I guess career arc happened prior, or I mean after Lil Wayne's. But that being said, though, like in my opinion, like Lil Wayne is still a bigger deal than Wiz Khalifa.
Really?
also, Lil Wayne's
Yeah.
more talented.
Okay, debatable.
I'm just saying, like,
Debatable.
Lil
I
Wayne
love
is-
Wiz Khalifa.
Lil Wayne has had
Love
a better
him.
music
I like-
career than
I
Wiz
like
Khalifa.
Wiz
I don't really
too.
feel like that's like a debatable argument.
I definitely do. I feel like it's a very biased answer. I feel like you're just more engrossed in Lil Wayne's, music career more so, and like you're up to date with it,
I can't
and
stand
his songs
this
more so than
segment.
Wiz, because Wiz is very popular. I don't know what you're
I'm
talking
not.
about.
I'm not saying
toured
he
with
isn't
Snoop Dogg.
popular,
No
but I'm
one's saying he's not popular.
Come on, whatever. Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg's
Snoop Dogg.
incredibly famous.
First
He
of
was
all.
an incredible rapper. What are you
Yeah,
talking
no,
about?
Snoop Dogg is incredibly famous. I'm not saying that, but like I'm just saying touring with Snoop Dogg in
Does not make you great.
2013.
No, this
And
happened
for-
last summer.
That's worse. You're making my point. You're getting further
Travis.
and further away from the. I'm just saying that I feel like Lil Wayne and his musical career has been a bigger deal than Wiz Khalifa's.
Put it on the poll.
We need a poll.
We need a poll. Wiz
Poll
Khalifa, hands down. You guys clearly.
I'm making a Twitter poll after this on WASU Radio or Facebook. We're making a poll. Is Lil Wayne better than Wiz Khalifa?
No. That's not what
That's
the
not what we're
question was.
arguing.
Has Lil
Oh,
Wayne
is the
had a
career
more
better?
successful career?
than
Wiz
Khalifa.
Khalifa. And if-
Absolutely
and
I
not.
think it's going to be a landslide in
If
favor of Lil Wayne.
89% of people don't say Lil Wayne, there's
Why?
something wrong with America.
Why do I feel like
Well, we
I'm
knew that
always
anyway.
Yeah.
the minority opinion here?
I
Nicki
can't-
Minaj and Remy Ma, Wiz Khalifa and Lil
I
Wayne.
wish I could be with you, but I don't know.
You're
Just side with me. You don't have to- you don't have to know
want
about
to
it.
put Nicki Minaj and Beyonce in the same breath.
Exactly.
So because you want to do
Exactly.
They
that,
are.
they
Oh my god.
No, they're not.
Are you mocking
No.
me, Brandon?
I'm
That's
just
not.
saying
That's not
that-
the way to get me to cool down, brother.
They're not.
Mm-mm.
They're not in the same category. Those
Whatever.
two, especially, are not in the same
yeah,
category.
Whatever.
I'm just saying I can't. I can't take you seriously sometimes.
Clearly.
Clearly. That's supposed to be a Wiz Khalifa.
She she's trying.
I don't know. But anyway, Josh, we got to move on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do you got for us?
I am very excited to let you guys hear about some of the best reasons that kids have gotten detention. I found an article, and it's
this
like
is
these
great.
detention slips from teachers and what they actually wrote about why their kid. Here, some of my favorites. Threw a lamp at another student and told him to lighten the F up. Just think about
That's
that. Threw a
only
lamp.
detention.
You have a lamp in the classroom, and the kid unplugged it and just launches across the room.
That's pretty creative.
Mm-hmm.
That's my problem. That's
I
my
wouldn't give 'em
problem with it.
detention.
Is how is that only detention? That's suspension.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
also,
sorry.
also-
that's physical violence.
when I like
kid.
watch these videos of like these just like kids getting out into all out brawls in high school, I always wonder like what high school did you go to?
Yeah.
Like
There's some rough high schools out there.
I'm just
yeah.
saying like what teacher is putting up with this?
clearly they're
you
not.
know-
They're sending him to detention.
Well, no, I know, but I'm just saying like
That'll straighten him out.
I mean, aren't you at some point like fostering a, I don't know, like a culture in which like that's not tolerated, but also not.
I mean, I don't think it lasts long.
You
You
know,
know,
now
I think
that
the
I
refs
think-
come and break it up.
Well, now that I think about it, if you're a teacher, there's like 30 to 25 crazy high school kids,
Yeah.
and you're having to control them. I don't know, Travis.
You got to bring the ruler.
If 2 or 3 of them start brawling, there's not much you can do as a teacher, I don't think.
Revolution.
Sit back and watch, yeah. But some of my other favorites called the teacher a cotton-headed ninny muffin in front of her entire class.
How's that detention worthy?
I don't know. But she found it
big
offensive.
step
Sounds like a
down.
compliment.
Big step
Oh,
down
yeah.
from throwing a lamp.
I agree.
Big step down.
And then when I asked the class who could solve my math problem, Katie stood up and screamed, "I volunteer as tribute," at the top of her lungs.
There's nothing wrong
That's
with that.
not
gave her
that's not
detention.
detention worthy. What
I
are
don't
these teachers
know.
doing? That's
lamp,
funny.
The lamp was suspension worthy, and now this is...
These are funny.
Oh, I know. They're extremely dumb. And then disrupting class, claiming to be the reborn Jesus and hitting another student with the Bible.
Okay, that's a little much.
That's violent. Again, suspension worthy.
That's great.
You can't.
Whoa, Brandon. There's like no in between with you. You're either like that's funny, laugh at it, or suspend them. I mean, that's what detention
I
is.
laugh
Like
and
the middle
suspend
step.
them.
I'm not for physical violence. Now, I do think
Ugh.
it's hilarious that the kid thinks he's the reborn Jesus.
But just what teachers chose to wrote, leaping with intent to fly, is actually something a teacher wrote.
That's against school rules.
I don't get how these are. What are teachers doing?
Wait,
like
I don't follow. I'm not following.
I think he tried to
I
jump.
missed.
he tried to jump in
and
the classroom
fly.
to fly. Yeah. And so
Oh.
then the teacher gave him detention.
Oh, okay.
Another kid actually did escape the class, and she wrote "escaped class by jumping out window."
Oh, okay.
That's
That was
kinda
what
funny.
was written on the slip of paper. I
yeah,
got it.
these
You
are
lost
what's
me there
on
for
the
a second.
detention
Yeah, yeah.
slips,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Wow.
they're just ridiculous. Drinks paint.
Okay, don't do
That
that.
just
Oh,
needs to
that's
go to the
dangerous.
emergency room,
That-
not
yeah.
really.
Yeah, you
get
don't really need to
detention.
get
Well, it
suspended for
depends.
that.
Is it lead based?
Good point. We're asking the real questions here.
No, does that matter when it's? I don't
Oh,
think
of
it matters
course.
when you
Of
smell it.
course.
Yeah. I
Either
don't-
way.
To be fair,
I don't know. I don't know how science works,
To
but that
be fair,
doesn't
I actually
seem-
ate paint one time.
Okay,
You
Brandon,
mean
don't
drank.
admit
Oh,
that on
man.
the air.
It was bad.
What
No, I
color?
didn't drink it.
What
It was
color?
white.
Oh,
I thought it was a
nice.
sauce. It
Mm.
was like on Chinese
That's
food.
good.
Terrible.
And then I don't know why. This is my favorite for some odd reason. This is probably the dumbest. Kid got detention for yelling, "That is mahogany," when a student dropped a book on a desk.
I don't get
Because-
why that's detention worthy. I'm sorry. I work with kids.
I guess just
and
disrupting class.
This is
but
just what they do.
Oh, I know, but
I-
aren't these just? I
Kudos
found
for
these
that.
extremely hysterical
Yeah.
just for what teachers
I mean,
like the power they have.
they're hilarious, but not detention worthy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I guess you can't have those outbursts. But there's a lot more, and I'll post them to the Facebook page afterwards.
The
But
kid was concerned about the wood.
I know it's an expensive
It's a-
desk.
yeah.
mahogany.
It probably
The
actually
mahogany
wasn't
desk.
Come on.
mahogany
But-
desk, guys.
Probably was just like
Come
this
on.
fake wood.
Mahogany.
But here is Halsey's new song, "Now or Never." You're listening to the Morning App.
And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App, on 90.5 WASU.
8:17 on this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday.
Come on, guys. Come on.
What was that, like
Come on.
4, 3?
You weren't. I know you weren't on the show on Monday, but
What happened?
We made fun of you.
We asked people to. We got to switch that up, man.
Oh, why?
It's
Because we were talking about how like it seems like every Wednesday, man, we just add a wonderful to that.
and now we're going
I
on like,
took one back. I can keep adding.
oh my god.
I'm not the best
just-
counter.
I don't
so
know.
What
I
about
forgot
Wacky
one.
Wednesday?
I'm just
How
saying.
about,
I'm just saying. There's a lot of words that start with W. Like we're
Yeah.
gonna go with the puns.
Wild Wednesday.
Wild Wednesday. Yeah.
Little Wayne Wednesday.
No, there you go.
This is more
Creativity.
appropriate for today.
Okay,
I'm a winner.
You're right, but
Anyway,
it
don't
is
mean to
our
deflate your bubble.
favorite game of the week. Real or
Hands
fake
down.
news right now, and Brandon, you are trailing by 4.
4.
So
Okay.
you have a chance to make it all up today,
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah.
If I went 0 for 4,
Oh.
which is possible.
I despise this game.
One thing I find funny about
Bad.
every time we play this is we always refer to it as our favorite game.
I enjoy it.
This is actually the only game we play on the morning show.
Well, they don't even know that.
They obviously know that. Well, they.
You know,
You.
if they listen.
All right, talking amongst ourselves here. All right. Anyway, it is time to play real or fake news. And do we want to recap the pitiful scoreboard?
Why not?
Brandon's down
Pitiful.
4.
I love this
I was
scoreboard.
implying Brandon go first. So, love you, Brandon.
17 wrong.
13 wrong.
10 wrong.
It feels like, Kristen,
Yeah.
that it should be closer to 13 for you.
Yeah.
Just because
Travis?
you had 2 really bad weeks.
Yeah,
in
but
a row.
prior to this, I was doing real well.
Yeah, but I
She
think,
was El
I think she's a
Fuego.
bandwagon. She kind of jumps on people.
I don't know, I'm
Like,
just
you know.
saying.
Are you accusing me of cheating, Travis?
No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and, we're gonna play real or fake news, and that's what we're gonna do. Per usual, we're gonna have 4 questions, and they are gonna respond whether it's a real headline or a fake one. I'm going to double up my sheet because I think Brandon can see through this sheet of paper.
I think he's looking at it right now.
Seriously, do not care at this point.
just trying to be fair.
Of course.
All right. Anyway, first one. A python was found inside a hotel dresser drawer.
Can you give us like the location of this hotel?
No.
No.
Next question.
Probably Brazil.
Well, I mean, first of all, let's see if anyone thinks it's real or fake, Josh. I'll repeat it. A python was found inside a hotel dresser drawer. So I assume there's like a Gideon's Bible
False.
and then this huge python.
False. This is not true.
I'm going true because I think I saw someone find a python the other day. I don't know if it was in a drawer, but
Okay.
I swear someone found one.
All right.
But see,
Gosh.
honestly, you
And
have
it's
to
possible.
open the drawer and put the snake in. It can't
I
just
can get in.
It can't get into a drawer by itself. It has
How
no
do all these
hands.
creatures get into stuff every day? People find snakes in drawers.
Mice are
it was
I
ridiculous.
think people find
Mice are
snakes in
ridiculous.
drawers.
You never have. Oh, I'll plant one.
It was a python, though. That's why I'm going fake. There's no way a python's in a drawer.
All right. 2
Uh-huh.
fakes, and Josh
Yeah, it'll
says
be
this is
different.
real.
Yeah. 'Cause, come on.
Well, if you guys were Josh, you'd be correct.
That's right.
Are you
This is real.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
I know my pythons.
I think Brandon, you were
Monty?
overthinking, what kind of snake it is, because this could be it could be young python. It
baby
doesn't have to be a full grown.
python?
I don't know. It doesn't have to be full
Then
grown.
have that in
I'm
the
just saying the
headline.
size factor isn't really much of a factor. To your point, Kristen, you obviously just don't watch enough, those like wacky animal shows
Yeah,
on
she-
TV.
She doesn't believe anything.
because-
Please explain. How can a
No-
snake get into a
no
drawer without
imagination.
hands?
No imagination.
Opposable thumbs, man. They don't have any of them.
Well, there could be like a hole in the back. most nightstands,
It could've been
the-
left
the,
open
the
a
piece of
crack.
plywood in the back are
Has a
very,
hole
very
for all the
shoddy.
cords.
Or it has a hole for cords. There's a lot of ways, really.
Okay.
Open your mind,
Yeah.
young grasshopper.
All right.
Namaste.
Anyway, this dog has escaped the animal hospital and is currently on the loose, terrorizing this community.
A dog?
Yeah, and they can't catch it.
Sure.
With
True.
babies.
Escape
I
the
didn't, no, I didn't
hospital?
say it has rabies. I'm just saying.
Brandon.
I'm just saying. They
You got a little too much imagination.
They brought this dog to this animal hospital to have whatever done. It escaped and has been terrorizing its community. Like ripping up like things for neighbors' yards and whatnot for the past while.
I'll go true.
I said true as well. Brandon.
True, just because I don't want to lose ground.
Dude, you're
You
not gonna
can't-
gain
no.
it. You have like 3 weeks
Brandon.
left.
This is embarrassing at this point.
So go opposite.
Whatever.
There you
Who
go.
cares? Fake. There
Oh
we
my
go.
goodness.
Fake. Actually, this is probably fake because this is one of those headlines that possibly could be true, but somehow is fake because of the
Okay.
way the game is played. So fake, Travis.
All right. 2 trues and a fake, and Brandon, you just can't win, man. This is
Oh my gosh.
this is real.
Yes.
But this is obviously very plausible.
Of course.
I don't know. I
It-
don't know.
It's
Hospital.
hard. Animal hospital, yeah.
Yeah, but if he's there for a reason, he's hurt. I mean, I thought you had that one. If we're being honest,
What?
I just went with you.
Josh, don't do that. It's not how you win.
I don't need to try.
All right. So all right. So update right here. So you
I'm
have
out of
gotten
11 wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean for just this round?
Well, yeah, for today. So you got both correct.
No, I got the first
I
one
got
wrong,
both
but
correct.
I
Okay,
thought-
1 and
Here.
1.
Yeah.
2 for
Josh
2.
has had 2 for 2.
Hi, Brandon.
Brandon's 0 for 2.
A what?
All right.
Try. Be
Next,
competitive, man.
next,
Use that brain of yours.
next question. There's a woman in the world that has the name Isis Harambe.
Absolutely. True. 100%.
Isis Harambe.
100% true.
Have them both together.
I would say true as well.
I'll go false. Let me see. Come on. 3 for 3.
I feel like this is something that could happen.
Absolutely true.
All right.
Absolutely.
Give me a false.
Kristen
What mother would do
and
that?
Brandon, you said this is true. And by some Christmas miracle, not that it's Christmas, but Brandon, you got this one right. Woo! All right. So anyway, yeah, this was actually true. I would be interesting to know. I haven't actually looked into it, but I'd be interesting to know if this person just happened to be named this prior to the last 8 years,
No, probably not.
or they legally changed their name just for kicks. Or
Actually, it's
Well,
probably that one.
you know how I thought through this one in my head is on America's Next Top Model there was a model named Isis, so I knew that could be true. And then I read an article last week that people are naming their kids middle name Harambe in honor of Harambe. So, therefore true.
So put 2 and 2 together.
His last name, I just didn't know they would take it that far.
Injustice.
Yeah.
Is what that was.
All right. Anyway, last one for today. This couple is going to have a funeral-themed wedding.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Absolutely yes, because D'Angelo Williams already had a zombie-themed wedding, so just step it back.
Actually,
Just step
that
it
is
back.
true.
Yeah, I would say true. People be weird out there, you know. I watch
Is
a
it-
lot of
is it
four
that
weddings.
weird?
This is possible.
Is it that weird?
Yeah, it's
I'll
that
go
weird,
true.
Brandon.
I'll go true.
Don't
because
hop on that train.
D'Angelo Williams did have that.
What's wrong with that? Seriously, what's wrong with a funeral-themed wedding?
Brandon.
Maybe they don't actually want to get married, so it's like death to them, but their parents are forcing them to. It's like the olden days.
Yes.
Like the olden
I'm
days.
gonna
All right, so
sadly
you're
say
all
true.
saying true.
Yeah.
Till death do us part.
All right, so you're all saying true, and you get to be losers together.
Oh.
Oh, actually, I accidentally clicked the epic win sound, but you were
Aw.
wrong. That was my fat finger. But
You're all
yeah.
losers.
You're all losers. You're all losers.
Congratulations on your loss.
You're all losers. That concludes real or fake news for today.
Stressful.
So to recap, Brandon is still losing.
By
Josh
5
is
now?
still losing, but not quite as hard. And Kristen is still leading. Do we have an update, specifics about potential loser plans?
Oh, yes, we already have this masterfully planned out. Brandon, or I'm sorry, whoever loses this game by the end of the semester, will probably like the week before finals. We'll end the game, tally it up, and loser, Brandon, gets to sit on Sanford in an outfit of our choice in a dunk tank for pretty much all day. And people can walk by and, you can go
And
swimming.
dunk it.
And if you don't walk by and dunk them, don't worry. I'm going to be there throwing baseball at it the entire time. Dunking
Yeah,
them
we
over
will.
and over.
Don't worry.
You can take turns too, throwing baseball to me. Not that you'll hit it, but don't worry.
Josh, I would not test my arm when it comes to hitting a target. But
Too late for us.
Saying
I
you
would
don't
say-
feel like you would be good enough to
No,
hit the
no,
target?
I will be good.
Oh yeah.
Like
so,
I will hit it. Every
so you're
single
saying,
time I
you're
throw
saying he's getting
test
himself into something he doesn't know about. Is what you're saying.
But I'm proposing the outfit just be like a Yosef outfit or something like that.
I'm proposing a ballerina outfit.
I'm not wearing tights.
Well, when we
Own
get
it.
back, our friend Dovey will be on talking with us about caffeine alternatives and some baseball stuff. But right now, it ain't me, Kygo, and Selena Gomez. And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App, on 90.5 WASU. 8:34 on this lovely Wednesday morning, and oh my gosh, is it the week to be outside. It feels gorgeous in Boone. I'm actually wearing shorts. I didn't know I owned shorts.
Spoiler alert.
I'm wearing
But
shorts too. You want to see?
Oh my god. But it's gorgeous outside. Like, I don't want to admit this, but I did skip class yesterday just to sit on Sanford and enjoy the sun.
And I cannot wait until it gets hot enough to where I can be outside and just frying bacon on the hood of a black car. Now, okay, so
Did
maybe
that ever actually happen in Boone?
no.
Surprise.
Exaggerating, but who knows? Like, I'll be leaving town, so I don't know where I'll be. But anyway, your BooneWeather.com forecast for today, Wednesday. It's going to be another beautiful day outside. High of 69, flirting with 70 degrees. Low of 44. It's a 4 golf ball day. It's going to be beautiful out there.
Golf.
Your BooneWeather.com forecast was brought to you by RaisWeather.com.
In all honesty, when is Magic Mountain open?
I don't know, but I want to go.
Let's
Me
go.
and you will go.
Yep. Date night.
Putting.
Date night.
Magic Mountain's the
Mini golf course here.
yeah.
Yeah.
And now for the listeners and viewers, we have our new man Dovey on currently.
Hey, how you doing?
Joey.
The star of Acapocalypse the other night. In case you guys
What, was he
Fire.
really?
went, oh yeah,
Oh, no.
What group?
I was in harmonics. It's kind of a tongue twister, but
Gotcha.
yeah. No, it was on Sunday night.
Yeah.
Right?
Saturday.
Saturday night.
It was on
Saturday night.
Saturday night, and I'm mad because it's usually on Sunday, and I missed it. Subconsciously thinking it's usually on a Sunday night. It was this past
Yeah.
Saturday, though. Did you guys win? Was it a
No, it
competition?
wasn't a competitive thing. It was just
Because
kind
we're
of like,
all winners.
yeah, we're all winners. It's just like kind of like a showcase of everybody's stuff. But
Okay, cool.
Again, the ruining of America.
So no one won.
Getting
no,
Getting
technically,
rid of
or you could
competitiveness.
say we're all losers, and we, but
No, but
How's-
Dovey stole the show.
Yeah.
it was fun. It was really cool, and definitely check it out next year if you have the time. Just mark your calendars.
They do
Ahead of
they
time.
do a spring and fall one though.
They do.
They have like Acapocalypse and then Acapellageddon or something like that.
Oh, okay.
They do too.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say,
think
like, didn't that already
Acapellageddon
happen,
is the
kind of thing? But I
competitive
guess
one, right?
I'm thinking of like both or
Mhm.
Yeah.
one or the other. So I wasn't aware that they
Yeah,
both
yeah.
did them. Yeah.
We're all winners.
I'm all
Oh, don't be
crisscrossed,
naive.
and mixed up this morning because I still haven't had my caffeine.
Oh yeah.
So that's my problem.
Yeah, I don't want to say that I've got the adulting thing down, but I'm decent at some adult traits. However, I can't make coffee in the morning. I try every time. I think I'm
called a
half
Keurig.
asleep. I can't work a Keurig either. I think I'm like half asleep
Like,
when I
time
try
it
to
up
do
or
it.
whatever.
They make them like,
She has her TV remote pointed at it.
not to be blunt, but they make them idiot-proof.
Okay, I don't know, but my coffee always
Clearly
comes out
not.
watery. Oh my god, guys, this is a difficult task. Come on.
You literally turn it on.
No, it's not that easy.
And then you just like push it down.
Yeah, you
Oh my
push
God.
it
And then the
down.
coffee like magically comes out into the
No,
cup.
you have to hit another button.
Oh,
but
no.
You
it's-
guys.
it's
The real
a
question
three-step process.
is, how does the magic of like coffee happen? When you like push it down, or for that matter, does anyone really know how like cars work? Like,
I
I
think
have that
I-
answer.
I
Come on.
really think that like 90% of things that happen are just magic,
Oh
just
my
pure
gosh.
magic.
Yet he doesn't believe in ghosts. Okay. But yeah, no, I don't know. My coffee always comes out watery, so I'm always looking for alternative caffeine sources. Tea. I can do tea.
Yeah.
I got the tea
That's a
thing
good one.
down.
Just because like the tea bag and
the water.
like that kind of
Now,
thing.
like an electrical
you-
or
Get that,
mechanical
just
thing.
soups
yeah.
From
into the
Chicago,
water.
are you a sweet tea type of person?
Sweet tea. Oh, no. That's a sin. I
You
know, I'm gonna have
probably
so
should
many
not have
haters
said that
now
over the
because
airwaves.
we're in the South.
in North Carolina.
But I hate
Well, I mean,
sweet tea.
I don't
People
drink any
shouldn't
tea,
drink-
sweet tea or unsweetened.
Well, Josh,
no
that's
tea.
different. That's different.
You just don't like tea.
Sweet tea is a disgrace to tea. I'm sorry.
You're-
I'm gonna have a billion letters hate mail
Again.
now.
I'm putting that on a poll.
So do you not like sugar?
I mean, not that much. It's just way too much sugar in sweet tea. Way too much. I like the half and half stuff, the Arnold Palmer stuff.
That's good.
But
That's a different animal. But anyway, we're moving on.
I have some alternative caffeine sources if you're not on the tea game or the coffee game. How about beef jerky?
Yes.
Can you get on beef jerky?
Yeah, I'm all about that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, for a caffeine
Beef
supplement?
has
Mhm.
caffeine.
Yes. Well, it's not all beef jerky. Specifically, perky jerky.
Oh, that's why it's called perky jerky. I was trying to figure it out.
Really? That was what you were thinking about this entire
Colin
time?
Cowherd's show is sponsored by Perky Jerky, and he always says perky jerky, and I was trying to figure out where the perky was from.
If you can
from caffeine.
If you can eat a whole bag of beef jerky like I can just sit there and eat the whole thing. It has 150 milligrams of caffeine, which is almost 2 cups of coffee.
Mind blown.
Okay.
I'm eating perky jerky.
I mean, that's. But is that the kind of thing you want to do, or people who are trying to I don't know.
You probably need.
I feel wouldn't you gain a lot of weight? Eating
That's not the point here. We don't care about weight.
I'm just saying.
If you exercise, protein.
Yeah, I mean, beef jerky has a lot of protein in it, so protein and caffeine.
Josh would be on that.
Yeah. Don't eat it every day, I guess. Maybe mid-afternoon caffeine boost.
That just doesn't seem like a morning snack to me.
I don't know. Yeah,
you need meat anytime.
Yeah,
meat.
Jerky anytime.
After you brush your teeth and you have minty jerky taste.
Okay,
I don't know.
Would you be able to chew gum in the morning?
Is that what
I chew gum on occasion in the morning.
After if you have coffee breath, I guess. But they have Jolt Energy gum, which has caffeine and vitamin B. As well as it can make your breath smell minty fresh.
Okay, I'm about that.
Yeah.
Because gum makes you more alert, I think. If you chew gum,
especially mint gum.
It does.
You become awake. Yeah, specifically mint gum.
They say that you literally cannot fall asleep if you're chewing gum, because it'll keep you awake.
That's not true.
Not
really?
true. I tried that.
My
I have a sleeping
mom
problem.
fell asleep with gum in her mouth. All in her hair, had to cut her hair.
Ooh.
When she was a teenager.
Yikes.
So she always yelled at me about chewing gum in bed.
Fair.
I would. I don't know. I never had the urge to chew gum in bed.
Look, I love gum.
Well, she should have been chewing electrified gum.
Yeah, for real.
Or perky jerky.
Sponsored by Perky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gummy bears as well.
Gummy bears. Okay.
Energy gummy bears are a thing with vitamin B, C, protein, antioxidants, and you guessed it, caffeine. Yeah.
A great thing to give to your kids.
Oh,
well,
no.
I love playing with them more than eating them. But.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. You can pull them apart, make them extra long, extra wide. They can be different.
The Flintstone vitamins, the gummies. Oh, yeah. Forget that. Go straight to gummy bears because apparently they have more vitamins than the Flintstones. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, I'm not really sure if those children's Flintstone gummy bears were ever really trying to push the nutritional value all that hard. It was more of just there's something.
Neither are we.
A fun way
there's
to get your
something in there.
C.
It's there's something in there, and your kids love them. So, but
yeah. Last thing on the list: popcorn. Popcorn, biofuel. I don't know why you would eat something called biofuel. Biofuel caffeinated popcorn.
I'm hooked.
It's because it means that the corn was grown.
Brandon, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just talking.
Hey, Brandon, corn is grown. You're right, buddy.
Corn is a substitute biofuel, so that's what I'm sure.
I mean, that's right.
Oh.
He's correct about that.
For
but
real?
I don't understand the
ethanol.
Yeah. I mean, he's right about that, but I don't know where does the caffeine come in?
Use your brain for real or fake news?
Oh, no. These aren't naturally caffeinated. These are just products that have caffeine added to them. You see, these aren't naturally
sprayed on caffeine.
Yeah, you take the product, you stick a needle in it, caffeine.
So why not just sell that, and then you could just put caffeine in it?
No,
I would just squirt that straight in my
caffeine.
mouth, if that's a thing.
That's terrible.
Is that a thing?
It's like a shot of caffeine, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a spray.
Or perfume. What if the perfume your whole body?
Really, what I'm envisioning is, just straight caffeine, kind of like in an EpiPen, but instead of whatever's in an EpiPen, just
caffeine.
Right to my thigh. Here we go.
In my bloodstream.
I need one really before every single show that we do. So
honestly, yeah.
To be honest,
me as well. Yeah.
Put caffeine in the mics.
But that's definitely some interesting alternatives we got going on there. So.
Yeah. Speaking of interesting alternatives, you won't let go. James Arthur, you're listening to The Morning App. And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App, on 90.5 WASU.
8:49 on this. I don't even know what Wednesday it is.
It's just Wednesday.
It can't be. Yeah, just
8:49 on this Wednesday.
Yeah, 8:49 on this
Wacky.
Wednesday. Wacky, wild Wednesday. Lil Wayne Wednesday. But apparently, Josh, there's 10 ways men royally screwed up.
I thought there'd be more.
Got blanked by.
No, it's 10 ways that men royally screw up their first date. And oh yeah,
Even
And
worse.
they're pretty obvious, but at the same
there's a
time, it's
bunch
like
of
if they're
ways.
so obvious, why have we not figured out to not do it? One is someone used an old or a different picture of themselves on the internet, so when you show up to the first date,
Oh yeah. It's
Not
not
the
even
same
yeah.
you.
low
Oh.
expectations.
At that
Nah,
point.
that
Mistake
happens all
number
the time.
one.
That happens all the time.
And yeah, I mean, maybe you're not the best looking guy, but we all have our faults here. So, I mean, own it. Don't put a picture of Dwayne The Rock Johnson as your profile pic and, get people's hopes up.
Well, if they don't like recognize that as not being you, then they probably don't get out very much. Kind of thing.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. And then here's one that's probably actually a little difficult. He put in too little / too much effort. Because there's a
balance.
There is.
There
yeah,
really
and
is. That's
sometimes
true.
Diminishing
guys
returns.
guys try to do way too much. They try and go to the fanciest restaurant, do the fanciest thing, or they do too little where they just want to do Netflix and chill. But really, a girl is just looking for something fun, something interesting.
Nice in between.
Get to
would
know 'em,
maybe
yeah.
Be like coffee or hiking or mini golf.
No movie on the first date.
Yeah, don't do
Well,
a movie.
Look,
Especially as the first date.
Netflix and chill is not awful if you do it right.
The
Brandon.
maybe fourth or
But
fifth date.
Depends on your intentions.
Yeah. Well, like how well do you know this
Excuse
person?
you?
Also, like, are you? I don't know. That depends.
I do not want to say, oh yeah. He's this. Our first date was Netflix and chill.
well,
It's
if you-
just you don't.
Well, that's when you just lie.
Wait.
You just come up with a story together.
You
and
met
not-
I
on
was found on the
Tinder.
beach and he came pulling up in his rowboat
but
and he
is it-
saved me. And
Isn't there a difference
We had dinner on the
between
boat.
like meeting someone and like hanging out and having a first date?
Well, that's what I'm saying. These are first dates.
Yeah, that's
This isn't
different.
hanging
If-
out.
If this
We're not
is
talking about
if
hookups.
this is a date,
Yeah, then you don't Netflix
no,
and chill.
no, absolutely not.
There we
he's
go.
lying. He still does it.
Yeah.
He showed up late or not at all.
That happens all the time.
I've had this happen. Yeah.
How was it?
2 hours
What
late.
do you mean,
Oh.
how was it?
2 hours late. Still the
Never
best date
mind,
ever,
you're-
though. It was still a really good date.
Still the best date ever. You can't put it as the best date ever. If
He
you're 2
had a
hours
good
late-
reason.
See,
Well, I
to
wanna know the
me,
reason.
No,
You can't
I
say
know
that.
the person, and that doesn't mean he had a good reason.
yeah. see, to me, being punctual is a sign that you care.
Yeah. It is. It is.
Because if like, and I mean, I'm not saying this to like, interfere with anything, but I'm saying like for me, like I would like that's how I look at that is, punctuality. And
I don't think he understood that like it was our set time. I think he was kind of like, oh, like around this time.
Yeah, he
No,
took,
you gotta
he-
set a
He took
time.
the Spain approach to this date.
Which is that's just one thing that we're dramatically different on is like time.
But
it's fine.
this, I know this individual, and they live their life.
in an alternate time. Yeah, it's fine.
Because
It's fine.
they've done that to me on group projects before.
Okay, we're
And
not
it
gonna
was
call him
worse-
out all over
it
the
was
place
worse
now.
than 2 hours. It was like 3 hours, but that's fine. I
Salty.
love this person to death.
Yeah, still the best day ever. But keep going.
Another one was all he did was talk about his ex. We know that's a biggie.
Oh,
You
don't
can't
do
do
that.
that.
Don't do that.
No.
And then he answered calls, responded to texts at the table. We also know you can't
Hey.
do that,
Yeah.
but
It's an
people do it
emergency.
It's like
anyway.
getting an Apple Watch.
Yeah.
That's why you get Google Glass. You gotta bring those things back.
And then another one, I'm hopefully never guilty of this, but he looked like he just left the gym.
Ooh, yeah, that's bad.
You don't want to look wrinkled or disgusting or smell
Josh.
like.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sometimes
Time
I
constraint.
just don't know where people's headspace is because I mean, in this case, we're talking about first dates, but
Yeah. They
Like, I've-
surveyed like 1,000 women, and this is what they came up with their top 10.
I've
reasons.
been, yeah, and I don't doubt this, but for instance, like I've been in like waiting rooms for job interviews where the guy who's also interviewing for the job appears as if like he just came from the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
take it seriously,
just
yeah.
generally speaking, I feel like people, just turn your brain on. Just turn your brain on.
Brandon, I tell you
Use
that every
it.
morning.
Just think. Just think.
And then The last one is he expected her to make all the plans for the next time, which is a big one.
I hate this.
Here
that
we
makes
go.
no sense.
I hate this. Like, sure, I have plans, or like I have an idea of what we could do, but if you're the one asking me out, you should have a plan. I want you to be creative. I want you to think about, it just shows again that you care. It shows that you're creative. It shows that you're more than a Netflix and chill guy. And then when they're like, "Oh no, what do you want to do?" Okay, well, bye. No, sorry. You can get creative. You can put a little effort into this. Little, not too much, not too little, but just good in between.
Yeah, first and second dates. That's a good thing to live by. I will say though, and I feel kind of this way about the same way I feel about a few weeks ago at this point I talked about my friends and how I was really tired of playing point guard.
I remember the Papa Stanley rant
with my friends, right? This also applies to, first date, whatever. You've moved past this at this point, so you're in a relationship. It's kind of tiring to also play point guard, like in your relationship. If you have a very one-sided, idea machine there for like, what are we doing? Yeah, you don't want to do that either. just to tack that on as well.
Just be smarter when you go on a first date.
Yeah.
Okay? That's all we ask.
Yeah.
As a male who takes first dates seriously, please get a better name for us.
Stop romantic.
He's trying.
No, I don't know. I think.
No, I agree with Josh 100%.
Yeah.
If you're not trying, what is wrong with you?
I mean, it just means that clearly, you don't care about her that much.
You just care about.
I mean, but the same role reversal goes for girls. If you ask him on a date, then you should have the plan. You should get creative.
But that never happens.
I've asked a guy on a date before.
Because you're different.
I've only been asked out on a date by someone else once.
Yeah, I've never been.
That person certainly didn't anticipate having the plan themselves.
Oh, yeah,
they're like, oh, it's like, hey, you wanna get together sometime, that kind of thing. But then that's kind of where they're like,
so what do you want to do?
Talking stopped. And I was like, oh, okay. And it was someone I really did not know very well, and it only it was one date. But that made it even worse. So I was like, so you're leaving it up to me. So I agree that if whoever does the asking out should have the idea or whatever.
Look, get rid of gender roles. A girl can't ask a guy out.
She can, yeah. I agree.
It's okay. Just saying.
Yeah.
Stop acting like the guy has to do it.
Right.
Because it's actually really annoying. Because I don't know what girls want.
Girls don't know what guys want.
It's confusing.
It goes all the way around.
Guys want a girl. Plain and simple.
In fairness, sometimes guys don't know what guys want, girls don't know what girls want either.
That too.
So.
I'm a guy. If you tell me what I want, then there we go. Tell me what to be thinking.
It's called a human interaction, Josh. It's called.
What's that?
Nothing that we tend to enjoy.
Josh, look me in the eyes and tell me that. Okay.
Oh my God. Anyways.
I don't think that's working out. But
well, Travis, you've been in a relationship for some time now.
I have.
Actually, you're probably the only one at this table that. Oh, Dovey, I don't know. Have you been in a long relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not a long one. No, I'd say I've been
a day
in my first probably mature relationship for a couple months now here in college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Proud of you.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
It's going good. It's going well.
All right.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, Travis, you're going on a year, right?
Yeah, but it's a year and 2.5 weeks.
Oh wow! Oh, that's exciting.
Oh well, I guess 3.5 weeks. But yeah,
that's a long time. Well, I have 5 overlooked reasons that sometimes marriages fail. Or this also kind of applies for long-term relationships, and you just kind of get to the routine of your relationship, and you're
trying to get to a different place in your relationship.
Yeah.
Because you can hit lulls and whatnot.
You can hit lulls. Yeah. You forget about your friendship with that person though.
That's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
You need. I don't know. I think being friends first is a really good step.
I think that is probably the most important step.
Yeah, that's how it was for me. If you end up being friends with that person, then I've noticed if you just crush on somebody and then start from there, a lot of the negative things go overlooked.
Yeah.
But if you're friends with them first, the negative things can come up front, and then you just learn to accept those things.
You also have to remember you got to keep putting in effort. You can't just expect it to work without effort. And you let things go unaddressed for too long. That's another one. You can't let things, boil.
What are the last two?
The last one is it was wrong from the start.
Shot to the heart.
That's a good
Sometimes, though,
That's a good indicator.
there's some couples that
you know?
are just like, why? Why are they still doing
Yeah,
this?
like why are they still
Ow,
why are they
yeah.
still together? Why is this still going on? All right, well that concludes the relationship segment. It's always my favorite. But that does it for today's show. We will have a show, even though it's Easter Friday,
Good Friday.
or Good Friday. We will have a show this coming Friday, and we will not have a show the following Monday because we will not be here. But thanks for listening, and we will see you the same time, same place this coming Friday.
Hump day.